In times of adversity, people often turn to prayer. And I think that's a good thing. Unfortunately, oftentimes it takes adversity to get us to really focus on an intentional prayer life and the intentionality of saying, yes, this is something I will do. I will do it on a regular basis, because the truth of the matter is that we're humans and we're subject to fall even from the things that we know that we need to do. We know that it's good for us to pray, and it's good for us and beneficial that we have a strong prayer life, but we're humans. I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just talking about the reality of things. But something that I have observed, and this just has come to my mind, is that there's three different things or aspects of people who pray. And this is just what I've just come to in my own self. First of all, is it there's the prayer of the innocent. We'll talk about this a little more in just a little bit, but just think about that. A child who just utters a simple prayer because it just seems like the right thing to do. And then there's the prayer of those who are in desperation. Call out to God, cry out to God because something is wrong, something's out of order, and we're desperate. And then there's the prayer of the seasoned prayer warrior. That person who knows how to pray, and they do it on a regular basis, and they have the ability to touch God because they're in tune. Well, we like to think that we're all there, that we're all that great prayer warrior who has our prayer closet, and we go in there and we fight the devil. But truth being, that's not the case with most Christian believers. I remember hearing somebody say one time, says, I only pray when I need something. Well, I don't advise that, but it's always good to pray. So, think about this, the prayer of the innocent. I remember one time when my children were small, mine and Tammy's, and Sarah, my second daughter, her and her sister Rachel were in the bedroom, and I went in to have their prayers with them, and stuff all over the floor. And I said, girls, we got to get this stuff picked up. We can't have all this stuff on the floor. What if the house caught on fire and Daddy had to come in here to rescue in the middle of the night, and I'd be stumbling all over all this stuff? Sarah looked at me with those big blue eyes, just as innocent as can be. She says, Daddy, that's not going to happen, because we prayed to Jesus, and Jesus will not allow this to happen. Well, what are you going to do with that? Well, the truth is I made them clean up the room, but she certainly struck a chord, because she truly did believe that, because we had prayed. And I believe that God responds to the prayer of the innocent. But the reality is that as a people of God, and in the times of adversity, we need to know how to touch heaven. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.